Hey everyone, it's me, Peachy Pet Paradise, and today's video is, I'm back and with big news. Unfortunately, most of this news I'm going to talk about is not very good. I'm actually back with some sad news to bring, and as you can see we have Cookie in this video. I took some clips of her in the bathtub and some in her carrier, even though she's not at her best. She's actually ill, but she has perked up recently and showed some improvements in herself, so I thought I'd film more clips of her today. So if you're interested in what's been going on recently and the news I'm about to bring about Cookie, then keep watching. So a couple of weeks ago, I noticed Cookie wasn't eating as much, she was thinner, she was not herself as much. I also noticed a smallish lump under her leg near her gland area, and I was very worried and I booked her with the vet straight away. I knew it was either an abscess or a cancerous tumour, and I hoped it would be an abscess as they are curable. I took her to the vet and she checked Cookie and said it's a cancerous tumour. So that's the horrible news. There is nothing I can do about it. These things just happen and unfortunately there is no cure. A cancerous tumour is basically a cancerous lump that spreads and will keep growing until it spreads so far it weakens the body. Sadly, these are common in rats, especially females, and Cookie is a female. But they don't always happen to every female rat, and I wasn't expecting Cookie to get ill as well after losing Sugar so soon. This was just completely unexpected. There is no answer to how long Cookie has left. It could be the matter of weeks or months, but she has lasted a couple of weeks so far with this, so it could be months for her or longer if I'm lucky. Anyway, the vet was very nice and very positive about the whole thing, and she was calming me down and giving me some options. I could either let the lump grow until a size where it's no longer compatible, where Cookie can't cope with it and is no longer herself, and do the kindest thing and bring her to the vet to be put to sleep. Or I could get the lump surgically removed, but there are risks involved as she is a small pet to operate on. So she gave me a couple of days to think things through before I went ahead and booked the next vet trip with the vet surgeon. I considered both options and thought them through carefully. It was a very hard decision to make, but I was heading more for the operation route. Although very risky and stressful on Cookie, if it was the only chance it could save her life, it was a risk I was willing to take. I only wanted what was best for Cookie, so I had my next vet trip booked with the vet surgeon. So on the next vet trip, she checked Cookie's lump, making sure she's in a stable condition for an operation. So she checked Cookie's lump, and afterwards she said the lump has spread too far and there is a very high risk that Cookie won't make it. Even after having it removed, she would most likely pass through the operation or after the operation, and the lump would grow elsewhere because it's already spread. So the operation was no longer an option. She prescribed me some Baytril medicine to give to Cookie for the meantime, and what it does is it helps her feel more comfortable and relieves any pain if there is any, and I think it has been helping her. Ever since I've been giving it to her, she has definitely perked up a bit. She's eating more now, drinking a lot, attempting to eat vegetables again. She did actually lose her appetite before, and she wasn't eating very much, even vegetables, so she is starting to eat small amounts now, which is an improvement. As you can see, she is quite thin, her fur is a little puffed up, but she was a lot worse before than she is now, and she did lose a lot of weight. I regularly weigh her, and when I started weighing her, she went down to 330 grams, which is very low for a rat, but then she went up to 335 grams, and now she is currently at 340 grams, which is a great improvement, so she's gained 10 grams. Although that's still quite light, it's definitely an improvement in weight since the last time I weighed her. As you can see in these clips, you can kind of see the lump, and she waddles when she walks because of her lack of balance. Her balance is not great. She's trying to climb, but sadly she can't actually jump anymore. But she's coping okay for what she has been through, and she's always been a tough rat, and hopefully she'll get through this and maybe last more than months if I'm lucky. I do have her cage set up so it's suitable for her condition, making it easier for her to get around her cage, so there are less things in her cage than normal. It's quite a basic setup at the moment, but it's what's best for her condition. These few weeks have been really hard on me with Cookie in this state, and it has affected how I can make rat videos or any videos. I just haven't felt up to it, and I haven't been myself as much. I had rat videos planned, but ever since I discovered the news about Cookie, it affected how I could do them with Cookie being ill. She was not in a good state for the first week or two, and it wasn't fair to film her whilst in that condition, and I just wasn't up to making videos, even hamster ones, nor have I been these past few weeks, and I am sorry I've been away, but hopefully you understand why I've been away for so long. And of course I've been worrying and stressing over it all, and there have been times where I just can't cope. What I have done has been spending more time with Cookie, giving her bait trail every day, making her comfortable as I can, and spending lots of time with her. Now, I may get a lot of hate for this, but this is not my fault. Unfortunately, my mum has made a recent decision and has said no to getting Cookie a friend because of Cookie being ill. What my mum is concerned with is that if I get Cookie a friend, when Cookie passes, that rat will need a friend too, and she doesn't want to go down that route. I also suggested could I have two so then they could have each other and I have two rats again, but she doesn't want that. So sadly guys, it's no for getting Cookie a friend right now. I know it's really bad and I know how important rat companionship is, but I'm working on my mum, so hopefully she might change her mind after some time. I know that human companionship is never enough and can never replace the companionship of a rat. So trust me when I say this, but I will try my best to get Cookie a friend, even with Cookie being ill. If it turns for the worst and Cookie passes sooner than expected without a friend, then in terms of getting any more rats afterwards, that's undecided and there is no answer right now. There have also been some private things going on behind my YouTube life recently that may involve me and my mum moving into a smaller place with a smaller garden. That also affects if I can have any more rats too. One of the big reasons why my mum's not so keen on me having more rats is because if we do move into a smaller place, she does not want to have a huge shed with rats in a small garden. So that's what puts her off the most. Until we know if we are staying in this house or not, there is no answer to me having any more rats right now. So please don't ask, is Cookie getting a friend or when are you getting more rats? Because honestly, I don't have the answer myself, and I ask that you respect that. Hopefully things will turn out well and I can have them soon again. I don't want anyone thinking I'll abandon my rat videos, because I won't be. I will always be here to help with rat care, and I'll answer any questions you have on rats. Just think of it as a little break from rat videos. But that does not mean a break from helping people with rats. I'll be having more one day, and I will be back with rat videos again. Now I am back, so this does mean yes, I'll be making videos now, as I am more myself and more confident with Cookie, so I feel I'm ready to make videos again. I do have a couple of rat videos planned now, and I will be making some more rat videos soon, as well as hamster ones of course, and just continue with making my videos.